right, we are now joined by our pole sitter for Sunday's STP Gas Booster 500, Jimmie Johnson, driver of the number 48 Lowe's Chevrolet. New track record, broke Tony's record from 2005, so talk a little bit about your lap.
I just heard that. That is the icing on the cake. That makes the day even better yet. Track records are hard to come by, so very proud of that and happy to have that. I first run out, we were in Q trim and made 2 or 3 laps and just knew right away that we would have a great shot at it today. And then at that point, I just needed to do my job and not mess up. So I'm very proud of that. It's very easy to do at this racetrack, especially once practice ends. You go sit and have lunch and relax for a couple hours and then have to do it all over again. So great day across the board. Team, driver, engine, car, everything that's new. We were able to step up and figure it out and get the car dialed in.
All right, we'll go ahead and open it up for questions. If you have questions for Jimmie, please raise your hand. Okay, let's go ahead and start here, and we'll come up to Bob.
Jimmie, how'd you feel driving in the car today with you setting the record? Did you have that in the back of your mind when you were making your lap?
I didn't know what the record was, and honestly didn't know that we were below it in practice either. If the 24 I ran got it, we ran a 21 in practice, so I was unaware of that altogether. I just heard about it as we were taking photos, the Coors Light backdrop and everything over here. So great news, something, again, I just didn't know anything about and very happy to have.
Jimmie, Justin Feldkamp with ABC 13. What's the biggest advantage to being on the pole here at Martinsville?
That pit stall. If you get behind, if you're off strategy, if you have any reason that leads you to lose track position, that pit stall is worth 3 to 5 positions on the racetrack under a pit stop if things go right. So it's a big advantage from that perspective.
All right, Bob, right behind you. There you go.
Bob Parker, Sporting News. Did you do any sort of long runs at all in practice, or did you get any sense of tire heat and bead heat, and do you feel comfortable of where you guys are at considering the problems you've had earlier this year?
Yeah, I didn't run any race runs at all, and I know 88 did. I think our teammates all started in race trim, but we were just strictly in qualifying trim. I know that they saw some high wear, which is very common to have here until we get into the cup practice tomorrow. The track just doesn't take rubber for some reason. It usually stays pretty grainy and abrasive. But I don't feel like we'll have a lot of bead issues here based on the conversations I've had with the team and understanding the Bristol tire and what's going on, what tire they bring here. You can eventually get them too hot and have a bead problem, but the problem I had in Bristol was not a bead problem. I mean, the bead might have blew out, but it wasn't from heat around the bead where the tire and bead meet. So if you have a good driving race car, I don't think you'll see any melted beads from brake temp.
Okay. Go ahead, Al.
Yeah, Jamie, Al Pierce, Smarter Week. I know you mentioned it when you were here earlier, and I either lost my note or just forgot to ask. Do you know where your 7 trophies are?
Yep, 6 are, yeah. 6 are at my man space that I have, my warehouse, and then 1 is in my office.
I remember you addressed it earlier, and I just forgot about it.
No problem.
So you have a place for number 8 if you get it.
Oh, I've got a big warehouse. I've got a lot of room. I call it the warehouse, but it's really my man cave. And I've got everything from when I was a kid on dirt bikes. I've saved, my mom saved, all the way to stuff now. So I've got a pretty good collection.
All right, any additional questions for Jimmie? Okay, let's go to Kenny Bruce up front.
Kenny Bruce with NASCAR.com. Do you know what other track records you hold?
I think I had one in California. No? Okay. This could be a fun game. Is it Kansas? No?
Maybe third time's the charm.
Maybe third time. I'm terrible with stats. I know there's a lot of stats given to me when I'm in here, and I'm always playing dumb, but I'm not really playing dumb. I'm just dumb. I just don't know. Kentucky? I was on the pole in Kentucky? Awesome. Heck, that was recent, too, and I don't even remember that. Those are the only 2? Now I know a stat.
You look at everybody, the track records in different tracks, it's spread out pretty good. It's not like one driver is really dominant.
Yeah, I feel like that resurfaces resurfacing, however you say it, when the track's resurfaced, that brings in an opportunity. You know, I feel like this car will give us a better chance at a lot of tracks, you know, that might have an older surface on it, just because of the downforce and, you know, all the extra downforce we have in it. So, you know, again, I think it's a moving target because the tracks, the age of the surface on every track.
That speed we saw today, how much of that is the tire? Because they changed tires. How much of it's actually the car?
I didn't know I was on a new tire until after practice. So, my car felt awesome. Like, since we've unloaded, I knew I was going fast. And I'm just trying to understand, you know, we have a little bit lighter car here. The weight's in a different position, basically. I knew my stuff was fast, and I didn't know where the mark was. I'm surprised with it being the sunny. I remember Ryan, when he set the pole, it was a very cool day, a lot of fast times, and blasted off a quick one. So track record today was not in my mindset at all. I just didn't think it was there, and but knew I had a great driving car.
All right, okay. Right here.
Yes, Barry, Richmond Piedmont Broadcasting Corporation. Jimmy, you made me think about this when you mentioned about track surface. Yesterday, we had everything from rain, sleet, snow, and pestilence. Today, we have sunshine and somewhat green track. But is there a point of the race weekend where a green track can be a disadvantage? And then also, is there a particular track where it can be more of a disadvantage?
Yeah, green tracks are tough to manage. I'd say concrete tracks are, in my opinion, kind of the more difficult ones to sort out. The tire wear is really high on green tracks, and then for here, you in the cup race, a third of the way into it, or the halfway point, the track changes, and you'll see where we'll lay down right side rubber. And the setup you've worked on Friday, Saturday is now kind of out the window, and your car drives totally different because of the right side rubber laying down. You know, that's the biggest challenge here that we fight is you, in my opinion, you have a green racetrack until the race starts. So you're guessing what the balance needs to be in the car, and you're hoping that the rear tire wear you see is because of the green track. And, you know, experience does help teams here realize that, you know, hey, it's just the track's not there yet. Let's stay the course. We had a successful race with whatever setup, you know, and fall back on your experience, because a green track here and even kind of Dover, Bristol, it can play some games with you. The balance changes pretty dramatically.
All right, any additional questions for Jimmy? All right, congratulations on the pole. Good luck this weekend.